Hey, I gotta shh when I talk because everybody's asleep. Uh, my thought is when I play my sweepstakes game, I want to be able to save money for my company and what I want to do with my company. But then I want to be able to play where I'm going to have money for myself. So I think that when you have a company, you should have money in a business account for your business. But then I want to be able to have money for myself, and then is how I live. But that's just how I think. I have shared the website with my better half, whatever that is, and my father. But it's like a surprise type of a thing for my father, considering his situation with the lawyer that wants to sue him because he's the person with the license, and he don't want to sue the people who don't have a license, which I feel like in his situation is dumb. So I placed my father's email in the sweepstakes thing. So if he wins, then he will have his money back from the situation where my father is not at fault. So why should he be fighting? But I make sure that with putting his email into the sweepstakes game that I play, he may win some money, you know. Also that my husband's email I also put in my change of name form with the city attorney. But how I was how I'm playing the sweepstakes game is that I have a company and I want to put money in a company account, as well as I would like to have some money too. And maybe they will actually see that because I want to be able to help inmates. So, because I've never been locked up before, I wouldn't know how to actually help them. So, if I have money in my company account, then when I actually figure out like how am I to have to help an inmate, how am I to help an inmate, then I will have money saved from what I won to actually put it into a company. So like when I'm on Zillow, I'm looking at like what would be a company setting that I can actually help someone. I can also like buy me a house with my money. You feel me? But then I'm looking at like how do I actually have a company business account, and how do I have my own personal account, and what would be the difference in the two? You feel me? Because when you have a company, you're gonna double your money or triple your money. But I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it because for the love of what I want to do. Okay, so it's not really easy for me, but God will give you the will and the way. You know. So with my temple, it's more so like how can I help an inmate? What would be maybe 2 or 3 ways that I can help an inmate? You know, so I'm working on that. It's heart aching, really. I contact someone, Mr. Jackson, and he has a secretary. I think that's like the coolest thing in this world, you know. But I need someone to uplift me. So with writing the inmates, we are doing uplifting things. So maybe she could basically tell him how I feel when he write me a letter, like I would be able to get it, just get it, God had me to write him. So then maybe he'll write me a letter that can help me, You'll never know who can help you in your situation. You don't know who you can uplift in your situation, you know? You never know. You don't know who's been locked up for 5 years, who's been locked up for 20 years, 10 years, or 50 years, and you don't know how they can actually help you, you know? But when you keep stuff from your children are going to go out and try to figure it out for themselves, you know? They will, you know? But I'm trying to think of ways in which I can help inmates coming home, or the prison women that can't have kids, or the children, they may need a better home setting.